Good morning,
Ayun.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another session of the Philippine Sports Writers Association Esports Forum. And we are live here at the conference hall of the Philippine Sports Commission building right inside the historic Rizal Memorial Sports Complex. And this morning again, we will be discussing another international competition, another grand spectacle to watch for by our kababayans. I'm Randy Caluwag of Manila Standard. Good morning, partner.
Good morning, partner Randy. Good morning, Philippine Sports Writers Association friends and all. Hope that you are also with us through our live streaming through the PSA Facebook page. Likewise, on a delayed basis over Sports Radio 918. I'm Judy Taringal.
Yes, partner, before we introduce our ladies natin sa ating favorite sport, we'd like to thank our sponsors, no? In behalf of PSA President Francis Ochoa of the Daily Inquirer. Maraming salamat po, Philippine Sports Commission, Philippine Olympic Committee, Milo Philippines, San Miguel Corporation, and Arena Plus.
And yes, we are always honored to welcome here at the PSA top officials of our say the Gymnastics Association of the Philippines. And we will be talking about the Aerobic Gymnastics Asian Championships. Okay, so without further ado, let's have the introduction and of course opening remarks. Again, we are pleased to have here with us the leader whose passion, vision, and unwavering commitment have transformed Philippine gymnastics, and strengthened our country's standing in the international sporting community. Under her leadership, of course, Philippine gymnastics has continued to reach new heights and opening doors to all our athletes and bringing prestigious international events such as this championship to our shores. Okay, so let's all welcome President of Gymnastics Association of the Philippines. And she's also executive board member of the Asian Gymnastics Union and council member of World Gymnastics, Ma'am Cynthia Carion. Welcome once again to the PSA Forum. Please, your opening remarks.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Randy. Thank you very much. Thank you, sports writers, sports lovers. You know, for me, I really admire all of you that are writers of sports because sports unites our country. It unites the people instead of all this fighting and chaos. It's sports that really unites. And look at when Alex Ayala plays, everybody goes. It's really something good. Sport is a unique way of bringing people together. Beyond competition, it creates memories, it creates friendship, total friendship, it builds friendship, and inspires future generations to come. It's like, sports is like music. When you hear something, memories come back to you. It's the same thing. I suppose, I want to ask you a question. A lot of you do not know, when you say gymnastics, you think it's only Carlos Yulo, no? It's artistic, Alea Finnegan. But we have artistic mag, men's, we have artistic WAG, we have rhythmic, we have sports aero. I suppose you did not know about it. This is also very difficult. We have trampoline, we have parkour, and we have there's also acrobatics, but it's so difficult. So I'm not touching acrobatics. And then we have gymnastics for all. Gymnastrada, they call it the Gymnastrada. And I'm going to have it someday here in the Philippines because it really creates a big people want. It is a big impact for our country. In fact, we're going to have a lot of competition coming to the Philippines. Like in 2028, we're going to have the Asian Championship because it is a qualification for the Olympics already. That's the last chance to go to the Olympics. Anyway, so today we probably introduce the official music. Now we're going later of our sports aerobics. We're different. We're the only ones that have competition that we have also music accompanying our music. Were you, all of you, present in the Junior World Championship?
Yes po.
All of you? Only some.
Last year.
Last year? It was really with the beautiful music. everybody was saying, yeah, and not only that, now Watanabe, every time he is making a speech, he always says, how come you guys cannot do what Cynthia does? Having a competition in the hotel. No one has done that. He launches it all the time because it's such an unusual to have it right there. Yeah. We made a give change. And then it is my pleasure to officially launch the 2020. Huh?
So just your opening remarks, ma'am. Then later,
We'll expound on that.
officially
But we have,
launch.
okay. So what I'm trying to say. So sports, when you say aerobics, what do you think of? Exercise.
Dancing and
But that's not. Aerobic gymnastics is very, very different. That's why we get it, because you get the skills of gymnastics. You cannot just get any. There's also photo points that you have to follow. You have to follow the rhythm, how many beats per minute. You have to follow a lot of rules, And we have pairs, we have singles, we have everything. You will see it. So it's a very, very, for me, it's the most inspiring to watch, because it's the music is nice. It's easy and it's very entertaining. For me, it's the most entertaining of all gymnastics, the sports aerobics. I always call it sports aerobics, but it's really aerobics gymnastics. It is, I will tell you the truth. In the beginning, I was in aerobics, taking care. It was not part of gymnastics. It was all by itself. And we were doing so, I will tell you why I am now the president. I was doing so well. All my athletes were always had beautiful rubber shoes, would always have nice clothing, would always have food. And then, all of a sudden, gymnastics, I also said, aerobics has to be under gymnastics. No way! I don't. And our president, who was the president, was not taking care of gymnastics. I said, I don't want to be part of gymnastics, So finally it became, but I was there, but I resigned. I didn't become part of it until everybody was asking me to take over gymnastics, So that's a part of the story.
You look very hard now.
Huh?
You look very gymnastics is there.
Yes. And when I took over, 0.0. No athletes, no coaches, no judges, no money. No money. That's why I wanted to get always a president that had a lot of money. And I didn't want to be president because I was undersecretary of Department of Tourism at that time. And I don't want to take care of that. I said I will become only vice president, not president. I cannot be president because you need somebody with a lot of money to start. So we got somebody with a lot of money. He started, when he started, we made it cool. We got, in 6 months, we were able to get the presidency. When we got it, everybody was so happy. Finally, we got it. Nothing was happening. I said, John, you're the new president. Now they're complaining. There are no changes. I said, yeah. She said, I have to quit. I have to resign because I'm going to be transferred to Baguio. I said, no, you cannot resign because if I resign, I automatically am president. You cannot resign. Let me get another president first before you resign. So I was able to get another president. What's his name again? He was the secretary. Lapus. Just Lapus. I was able. And when I asked him, do you want to become president? Yes. I was shocked. How come everybody wants to become president of gymnastics? Yes, right, kaagad. So he already fixed his office, he was fixing it, he was excited to become gymnastics president. Then POC, President Pepin calls me up. Cynthia, I'm sorry you cannot take him as president. So I said, that's what happened. So but I promise you, in 6 months, I will give you somebody to take over. You don't have to worry. You will not be there forever. Only 6 months. Okay. 15 years later, I'm still here. Now you cannot take me out anymore. I got encroached. That's my story.
Thank you very much for that.